I was 28. My wife, Linda, our two kids, Sarah, 7, and Jack, 10, and I had just moved to Maplewood, Pennsylvania. It was the kind of quiet, suburban neighborhood I had always imagined. Big houses, neatly mowed lawns, friendly neighbors. Our new house was 2 stories, a backyard surrounded by maple trees and a white picket fence. The neighborhood seemed warm and welcoming. Everyone smiled, waved, and block meetings and small gatherings happened regularly. The first day, I noticed a subtle oddness. The house across the street was empty, yet I thought I saw a shadow moving in the back window. I told myself it was just my imagination. Linda laughed it off. A few nights later, while the kids slept, I noticed movement in the curtain shadow. Someone was quietly peeking. In the following days, we met more neighbors. Mrs. Clark, an older retired teacher, was friendly. The kids played at the neighborhood playground. Slowly, I noticed interactions that felt off. Kids would glance at our backyard in ways that seemed more than casual curiosity. Neighbors' waves sometimes felt delayed, almost forced. One afternoon, returning from grocery shopping, I saw a small figure hiding behind a tree in our backyard. It waved at me suddenly. At first, it looked like a normal neighborhood kid, but the smile, frozen, almost painted, made me uneasy. That night, a folded note appeared in our mailbox. "We see you. Maplewood watches you." No signature, no handwriting clue, just typed. On the weekend, we held a small family picnic in the backyard. The kids were excited, the barbecue was on. Everything seemed normal. Suddenly, the backyard lights flickered. The kids were scared. I checked. Nothing unusual. Sarah whispered, "Papa, that man is at the window again." I looked, but the shadow had disappeared. Still, the soft, mocking laughter echoed in my memory. Monday brought a package to our doorstep. No sender information. Inside was an old family photo, a clipping from the Maplewood newspaper, and a recent photo of our family playing in the backyard. This was no random prank. That evening, an anonymous call came. Heavy breathing, whispering, "Maplewood is home. You belong to us now." I hung up immediately. During a neighborhood meeting, I tried to probe subtly. Mrs. Clark gave a hesitant glance. I set up a surveillance camera in the backyard. The footage revealed a shadowy figure every night between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m., always watching our home. The face was partially visible, wearing a Maplewood neighborhood baseball cap, blending in perfectly. Sleep became difficult over the next week. Footsteps outside, flickering lights during storms, then a laptop hack alert. Someone had remotely accessed our home Wi-Fi and viewed security feeds. Maplewood, quiet and safe, suddenly felt hostile. Observation revealed a new neighbor across the street, always smiling and waving, but the shadow lingered in our backyard at dusk. A mail carrier slipped a note under our door. "Don't trust the smiles. Shadows know your routines." I decided to confront them. Walking across the street at dusk, the neighbor smiled and waved. I asked if they had seen anyone lurking. They shook their head politely. As I turned to leave, the camera caught someone watching me from our own backyard window. The kids started having nightmares. Linda refused to go into the backyard. Footsteps outside the house, lights flickering during storms. Then came an anonymous email detailing our daily schedule, noting every family member's routine. Police investigated, but found no evidence, no fingerprints. The officer said, "Maplewood is quiet, could be pranksters, but stay vigilant." Surveillance footage was missing 30 minutes every night. Someone physically entered the property, leaving no signs of break-in. The family became paranoid, but we stayed together. The kids were comforted. One Sunday afternoon, another package arrived. This time, the children's toys were rearranged to spell a message. "We're always here." A heavy storm night arrived. The lights went out, the backyard flooded, the wind howled. The kids were locked inside. Lightning revealed a tall silhouette behind the maple tree. The family screamed. Morning came, the figure was gone. Muddy footprints led nowhere. The neighbor across the street, whose smile had always been too wide, was gone. A note was left in our mailbox. "See you soon." We decided Maplewood was not safe. Packing and selling the house became urgent. On the closing day, the real estate agent warned, "The last family left suddenly. They reported the same strange occurrences. We moved to a new neighborhood, a different city. Weeks later, a small package appeared in the mailbox. A maple leaf was engraved on it, along with a note. Home is wherever we are. Finally, our family realized they had been watched all along. The story shows that even in the quiet suburbs, friendly faces may hide someone silently observing. Family drama, children's fear, and psychological tension were all real and unavoidable. The kids slowly adjusted to the new home. We remained vigilant, but the suspense lingered. Even miles away, the memory of shadows, frozen smiles, and soft mocking laughter never fully left. Love the story? Smash the like button, share it with your family, and make sure to subscribe for more. Want episode 2? Drop a comment and I'll release it next.